Jump on today and make a quick video to address a question that I get asked a lot. The question is, hey, I want to buy a home, but I have no idea where to get started. So if you tend to see yourself asking yourself that question and you know that you want to purchase a home in a couple of years, but you just don't know what your first step should be, this is a great video for you. I'm going to try and keep this video very short and sweet. So if you'd like to know more into detail of some steps you should take, please reach out to me. I'd love to assist you. Even if you're thinking, hey, I'm not going to be ready until the end of this year or next year or even in 5 years, there's things you can be doing today to prepare yourself to be in the best possible financial situation to buy a home. So reach out to me with any questions. Let me know how I can help. The first step that you're going to want to take is to make sure that your finances are in order. When you go to purchase a home, unless you plan on paying all cash for it, you will need a loan to assist you with purchasing the home. In order to get a mortgage, there's a couple of things that a loan officer is going to look at. They're going to look at, do you have a steady income? Typically, they like to see 2 years of job history in the same field. The second thing they're going to look at is your debt to income ratio. Do you have a really high debt and not enough income to truly balance everything? Number 3, they're going to look at your credit score. If you have a credit score in the 500s, we're going to want to work on that a little bit and bump it up to the 600 range in order for you to qualify for a mortgage. But there's things I can do to help you. So if you're feeling like, hey, I don't feel like I make enough, or hey, I have this big student loan that I need to pay off, and hey, my credit score is a 580, still reach out to me, whether it's me just giving you a couple of tips to help improve that credit score, or even I'll connect you with a really awesome loan officer that can start working with you to get your credit score, get your finances to a position where you can purchase a home. The second aspect in regards to making sure your finances are in order is when purchasing a home, you do have costs associated with it. You have a down payment, you have closing costs, and then you have inspection fees. Now, with inspection fees, it's not required for you to get an inspection on a home. However, myself and every realtor should be highly recommending that you get multiple inspections, minimally a general home inspection, because you want to ensure that the house is in good working condition, especially when there's things that are unforeseeable. So you want to make sure you get the house checked out. Inspections, of course, the cost can vary depending on what you get. On average, for my clients personally, I would say they spend anywhere from $400 to $1,000. So you're going to want to make sure you have that money ready to go to ensure the house is in really good condition for you. In regards to closing costs, again, this can vary depending on what loan program you use. Sometimes closing costs are more. It just depends. On average, my clients, their closing costs range anywhere between 2 to 3% of their purchase price. So you'll want to have a budget for that. And then the other aspect is your down payment. Now with this, if you're a first-time home buyer, if you're a veteran, and even in some other cases, there's programs out there for you where you can do 0% down and you can do 100% financing. So if that's something that you would like to look into, let me know. Again, I'll connect you to an awesome loan officer that can help you look into that program. Or the other aspect that you can look at is if you qualify for FHA, they're going to generally want minimally 3.5% of a down payment, and that's 3.5% of the purchase price. If you qualify for a conventional loan, they're going to minimally want 3% of the purchase price for your down payment. But those are 3 really important costs that you're going to want to consider. So everything that I mentioned in step 1, making sure your finances are in order, that all leads and also kind of goes with getting pre-approved. We want to get you pre-approved with a loan officer so we know what you can qualify for. And once we know what you qualify for, I'm going to have the loan officer work with you to give you ideas of what your payment would be up to that price. Because it's great, maybe you qualify for up to $400,000, but maybe you aren't comfortable with what your mortgage payment would be at $400,000. And so from there we know, okay, we probably need to stay under $350,000 so you don't go above that mortgage payment per month that you're comfortable with. So after you have worked with a loan officer to determine if your finances are all in order to purchase a home and you're pre-approved, the next big step is to reach out to a real estate agent. However, I will say I prefer that you reach out to me at step one, because I want to be there right alongside of you throughout the whole process, and I want to be there for you. I want to answer any questions that you have, and whether you use one of my lenders that I really like working with, or you choose one that you know yourself, I want to make sure that you have a really good loan officer that's helping you, because that's what's really important. You want to have a really good guide when buying a home. You want to have a good loan officer. You want to have a good real estate agent on your side, because it can make all the difference. So once you're all pre-approved and ready to go, I'm going to sit down with you, talk on the phone, however you want to do it. And we're going to talk about the criteria that you're looking for in a home. And then I'm going to evaluate with you under the purchase price if your criteria, if I'm thinking, hey, there's going to be no issues, there's 100 homes on the market that match your criteria. Or, hey, we might need to change it a little bit because there's only 2 homes available that match that criteria. So with that, you're going to start prioritizing what's important to you. Maybe you really would like a pool, but you're realizing at that price point, it might not be something very doable. And so at that point, you might be like, okay, I would love a pool, but I'm willing to prioritize it down here because I also realize this is my first home. The very first home that you purchase doesn't have to be your last home. It may just be your stepping stone so you can get to your dream home. But what I can tell you is it's always better to purchase a home than to rent if you have the ability to do so. Because think about it this way, when you're renting, you're pretty much paying off your landlord's mortgage, versus if it was your home, you're paying into your own mortgage, you're paying into your own equity, you're investing in your future. So if you have the ability to purchase a home, and maybe it's not going to be your dream home right away, it is worth it because, like I said, you're investing into your future. And there's another aspect I wanted to share with you guys, and I get asked this question quite a bit too. Well, hey, so you mentioned there's closing costs, down payments, and inspection fees. Well, what is your fee as a real estate agent? If you're using me as a buyer, you actually do not pay the buyer's agent commission. That comes out of the sellers. So for using an agent like me when you're purchasing a home, it does not cost you anything. So I'm here to help you. Let me know how I can help. I hope this video helped you out. If you have any questions, send me a message, let me know. I plan on making another video sometime next week to share with you guys that kind of goes off of this one. And basically what it will discuss is, okay, so I'm pre-approved, I've given my realtor my criteria, we're out looking for homes, and I found the home I want to make an offer on. What happens once I make an offer? So check it out next week, it will be posted. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope this video is helpful. Have a great day.